All right, it is Fright Night with Ferocious Fee, and we are talking about Dead and Breakfast. Um, and this might get a little interesting tonight because Matt, I think, is running late. Presto's running late, so we're gonna get started. And go ahead, Cipher, and tell us what has been going on in your life.
Woohoo! It's we're going into the weekend now. So from a busy busy work week and busy week just trying to prep things going into the weekend. Now we're finally here. And between storms and all that stuff and my dog acting a fool during storms, I don't think I've gotten much sleep this week. So bear with me, folks, because I'm not 100% here mentally. But that should make it for an interesting experience this evening as well. But besides that fun stuff, I've been playing a few games. Metal Gear Solid Delta ended up coming out this week, so I've been playing a good grip of that. Dipped my toes into a little bit of Helldivers 2, hoping to get some more time in on that here pretty soon as well. And I installed, but have not yet played Gears of War, the remaster, whatever it's called. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just been a busy week, and I'm looking forward to the fact that now we can head into the long weekend. Fuzzy, what about you?
I've been really doing nothing other than playing video games. I still need to get the podcast room, finished up and everything, but fell into Division Two. I'm on my old, I guess comfort games. So Division Two is getting some airtime. Same thing with Forza Horizon 5. I play that pretty much daily to get like rewards and cars and whatnot. But Diablo 4, I don't know. Something about like I was playing Division and a couple of my friends online were like, "Hey, I'm playing Diablo." And I was like, "I haven't played it since the expansion, so yeah, let me try it." And decided to go with a lightning sorcerer this time, and I'm killing it in a way where I can made it to Torment 2 by myself, and I can hold my own pretty much without having to worry about dying. Have yet to do Torment 3. A little hesitant because there's about 3 pieces I'm waiting for level 800, and I'm still rocking some 750s on there and holding my own. But I know for Torment 3, I'm going to definitely need all of them to be 800 or better. So uh, I figure by the time I get my what is it, that other board where it's like 200 and some odd slots, I'll wait until I get closer to 200. I'm at like 177 now, so should be soon. But as far as horror stuff, haven't watched anything more recently other than just this movie and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I guess to some people maybe Diablo could be a horror game, but for the most part, I just play it for the kicks of killing devils and beasts and whatnot and pirates, or I don't know. There's just weird characters that you have to fight in that, but having fun with it. But glad to be here with everyone. And Fee, what have you been up to?
That's why I said, talk about what's going on in your life. You do remember this is not a gaming podcast, right, guys?
Wait, what?
It's not a gaming
You
podcast. It's a
You
horror
asked,
one.
you asked what was going on in our life. That's on you. If you had caveats, you should have brought that up early.
yeah.
Always talking about gaming.
Mm-hmm.
So I got an interesting message this morning. So I was supposed to tomorrow go and do the role for Human Abachi 3, and that doesn't look like it's happening now because um, the director, he unfortunately had something go wrong with his basement. So flooding and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just a producer on that one now. It is what it is. But yeah, it happens, right? So besides that, nothing really. I went back to work and everything. And of course, that's got its problems. So we're going to move on to horror, which is more comforting right now than reality. So let's get into Dead and Breakfast. First impressions?
I guess I'll start. It
Don't go
kind of
all
had
at
a.
once now.
Well, I guess it. I guess it
Y'all
kind of
still
started off.
here.
No, I guess it kind of started almost like a Scooby Doo type movie. That was the initial feel. Didn't watch the initial trailer. I just remember you saying this was one of your favorites, and I'm like, okay, let's see what this is about. And kind of a weird start, but all in all, first thing that came to mind was, oh, this must be Scooby Doo, the knockoff movie kind of thing. But considering it's supposed to be a zombie movie, that didn't really kick off until much later. But yeah, that was just Scooby Doo vibes, basically. What about you, Cypher?
Yeah, I think I'm probably pretty in line with you about the Scooby Doo knockoff vibes. More than anything, I kept thinking like, okay, this maybe I'm missing something. Maybe because the initial impressions when I kind of looked at this thing and I was kind of reviewing, I was like, okay, this maybe it's a rope-a-dope, like, oh, they're gonna trick me with something kind of goofy at the beginning, but then it turns out it's going somewhere completely different, or the story gets good. And so that was kind of what I was expecting, is like maybe they're just messing with me, and maybe there's like a whole different thing happening in this that's going to grip me. Because as you said, this is listed as one of Fee's favorite movies, of which she tried to correct last week and said, no, it's a movie I like. I was like, wait a minute.
Those were not my
You're
words.
you're retracting it. You're retracting the previous statements.
No, I'm not. I said it was one of my favorites. Y'all said it was my absolute favorite. And I was like, no, it's one of my favorites. I don't think I actually have an absolute favorite.
What were your initial impressions? I'm very interested to find out what your initial impressions were.
So when I look at a horror comedy or comedy horror, whatever you want to call it, whichever order you want to put that in, I'm looking for something that is not necessarily going to make me laugh out loud, but is not going to be so silly that it's embarrassing, like Leslie Nielsen movies.
Hey.
I liked Airplane. I'm not going to say I didn't like Airplane. But after Airplane, I just think it goes over the top. All of his other movies, like Naked Gun and all that other stuff. So at an early age, I think I got out of that type of comedy and am more into Police Academy comedy, right? It's not too silly. It is realistic, but you have those nuances. And I think that's what this comedy in this movie is. For example, the guy cannot ride a motorcycle. We've established he can't ride a motorcycle. Everybody's saying you can't ride a motorcycle. And guess what happens? Basically, he turns the motorcycle on and he doesn't know that you have to sit on the motorcycle, put your legs around the motorcycle, and the motorcycle just goes without him, which I've seen people do that. That is realistic. But he realized that, and now he's on the motorcycle. Is he doing the best possible job on it? No, but he's getting from A to B type situation. That's kind of realistic. So this is what I'm looking at for a horror comedy. When I look at a comedy, when I look at the horror side, do I see those moments where we have a lot of blood? Is there head chopping off? Is there people getting killed with guns, or at least the monsters getting killed with zombie monsters getting killed and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking for. And that's what I found in this. When I originally watched this, I think I was
Hi.
I was in my 20s when I watched this. So I wasn't too young that if I watched it, I was going to immortalize it and put it on that pedestal because it was one of the first I ever watched. But I wasn't jaded and expecting so much more at older age. So I think I watched this at the perfect age, and that's why I like it. But it does have Scooby-Doo moments. It does have those little comedy moments, and definitely had blood, right, guys?
I don't remember the blood as much as just a bunch of nonstop musical pop-ups.
Well, it had that too. Come on, you had a little bit of the musical pop-ups. That's not that
No,
bad,
no,
is it?
no, 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 no,
Okay, okay.
no.
Let's get your take. Let's
Let's
get
be
your take.
honest. It was at least a third of the movie,
Yeah.
at the least.
I wouldn't say it was a third.
And I am kind of curious. Like you speak of this age that you came across this movie,
Yes.
and you were explaining like the scenario in which you came to this movie, and I don't think you heard me, but I asked if you were high when you had seen the movie,
Okay,
because
you
I
know I
think
don't do drugs, so no, I wasn't high
I,
and I wasn't drunk.
I think if I had been drunk or like that, probably might have modified my reception of this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some edibles, maybe some Scooby snacks. You know that's the only way to partake in this
Not
one.
not not that I'd do any of that stuff, but I mean, I'm just saying I could definitely see it being more enjoyable in that situation, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I have an update on Presto.
Do
He
you
says
fell
give
asleep?
him 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He might have been taking a nappy. We'll find out.
Like
Yeah.
old people do. We get it.
Mm-hmm.
We get it.
So we have. I like Scooby-Doo. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Who said? Hey, Sanchez, I agree. I agree, but to be fair, have you seen this movie yet? Because I'm just saying, like, there's Scooby Doo, and then there's like Scooby Doo at a $5 budget.
Okay, let's talk about that. It had some actors in it that had familiar faces. Am I right?
Yeah, it did. Definitely.
So let's see where these people were at when this came out. Like, where were they? How popular might they have been? So let's make our guesses. Let's see. We're gonna do Jeremy Sisto. Where do you think he was in his career when he made Dead and Breakfast? Do you think he was well known or not?
He was probably becoming well known. I think it was early enough in his career.
Yeah, I think it was the turning point of which, like, he had reached with Clueless. He had reached a precipice where someone was like, "Oh wow, this guy can do stuff." And then he did this, and they pushed him down the mountain, and he just continued to fall for the rest of his career.
And they pushed him down the mountain. All right, here's Presto.
Or more like he fell down the mountain. He like tripped on a rock or something. Presto.
So I think we should find out what happened to Presto.
Old age happened. I went to System of a Down and Corn last night in Jersey, and got home late. And then I woke up super early. I just kept going all day, and then I was like, I could just sit down and close my eyes for like 10 minutes. It was longer than
Apparently
10
not.
minutes. No.
No.
Yeah, life happens. Life comes at you fast, I guess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I
So,
woke up.
we have done first impressions, so we're gonna do your first impression, and then we're gonna move on to the question of how famous do you think these people were when they did this movie? So, what were your first impressions of Dead and Breakfast?
Sucked. I Bean, you told us it was one of your favorite zombie movies. I had high hopes. I actually had high hopes for this one. And then I looked at the cast and I was like, okay, this has a decent cast. So either this was in the beginning of their career or like Fee might actually have a good one here. And 15 minutes in, I quickly realized I was wrong, that you did not have a good one. And I was hoping we just didn't do this podcast for this one because this one was a brutal one.
So you falling asleep, that was your plan?
No, I would have slept longer if possible. I was thinking about maybe going to the ER tonight for something just to get out of this one. I don't know. See where life takes me.
Like, get one of those cool bands with my name on it here. I'll just wait. Just you don't have to call me. I'll be in the waiting room all this day.
Yeah, cell phone issues. I was seeing which one would have been the most believable. And then it was only when Silent sent me a text message. I was like, all right, I can't let him suffer all by himself in there.
I appreciate you. I do.
Fuzz,
Did you
we
actually
know.
text him?
Oh, of course I text him.
Oh,
I told
'cause
him
texted
yo, the bat signal's up. Where you at?
him.
See,
Bro's got to watch out for each other in a situation like this. When someone throws a softball at 100 miles an hour at your balls, which is the equivalent of seeing this movie, you have to make sure that you band together and get your bros back, you know.
Uh-huh.
she's trying to split us up because these aren't.
Hey,
I don't know. This.
I didn't tell you to fall asleep.
No, his brain was like, we don't want you to be punished anymore. Just get some sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep it off.
And I just want to
rest out of your brain.
I want to say this. Cypher fell asleep too today.
Mm-hmm.
He just
To this movie?
No. I'm not gonna lie. I almost completely missed the first part of the show as well, because life does come at you fast, and my ancient ass was taking a little nap before we started also.
And Fuzz, I know you must have fell asleep like 3 times during this movie at least.
Yeah.
We had to restart it at least 2 times. So yeah.
It's a banger.
No. I started 2 or 3 times for him, and then I told him to go to bed, and we watched it the next day.
Mm-hmm.
My man was trying everything to get out of this. He was hoping when he went to bed he didn't have to revisit it the next day, but you were pretty persistent about it.
Mm-hmm.
No mercy. No. So
you had no mercy on us watching this one.
So here you go. I feel like Fee is forcing us to watch teaching experimental reasons.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what are the side effects from watching movies that have a budget about the same price of a McDonald's Happy Meal?
And just know we are not paid to watch these movies, although we should be.
Yeah, we also don't get paid for the therapy we have to deal with afterwards either.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say this.
Oh boy.
So we're going to get back to that question of how famous these people were, or how well known were they before they did this movie. So this movie was in 2004.
Mm-hmm.
So we were gonna do Jeremy Sisto first. Guess which movie came way before this one?
Like a million.
Well, which specific movie?
All right, so
Clueless.
he did
It was like
Clueless before this one.
95.
Yeah, there was one in 1995 that he did.
Yeah, Clueless.
Yes. So he played the kind of scuzzy kind of boyfriend, high school boyfriend. So he wasn't unknown. Then he did. Has anybody seen Suicide Kings?
No.
No.
I might have. I don't remember it though.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
I think I did back in the day. It's got Michael Rosenbaum in it too, right? It's got Rosie.
I think so, but I think the main one is Christopher Walken. They're the one. He's the one that they kidnapped. Dennis Leary was in this one. Sean Patrick Flannery. Who was in Boondock Saints.
He played Jesus. In Jesus.
Yep. He also played in May. Anybody seen May?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
It's been a while. I'd have to rewatch it again. So I'm not going to judge it.
Mm-hmm.
But he was in 13 and Wrong Turn.
Yep.
So those were all before he started in this movie. So, yeah, this movie.
And his career went away.
I was going to say, I don't know if he was in anything. Like, he started getting some good stuff, but maybe when this happened.
No, because he got good stuff afterwards. Because afterwards, he was in Population 436. He was in Stephen King TV series. He was in The Thirst. He was also in Broken. Waitress was pretty popular. He was actually the abusive boyfriend or husband or whatever. Let's see, what else was he in after that? He was in Law and Order, the TV series, and as a detective.
Who wasn't in that show? I mean, if you're not in Law and Order, you're in Law and Order. SVU, like.
I'm just saying. So he actually does the voice for Mitch in American Dad. But no, I mean, he has 100 and let me see. He has 113 credits.
And maybe 7 I knew of.
Maybe they felt bad for him after this.
Oh, maybe they felt bad for him. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think
this was probably a friends film kind of thing. Like, hey, you want to make a movie? Yeah. And he was like, yeah, we hung out together. Yeah, I'll hook you up.
And then halfway through, he's like, what the fuck did I do? I thought this person was my friend. Why? Why is it that this movie looks like it was filmed in the 60s when this is the early 2000s?
Well, remember, it was filmed in a town that was kind of
without any electronics in the mid 2000s.
It was in a town that doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, it's a small kind of set in time kind of town. I mean, you saw the sheriff. He was dressed up, acting like he was, a cowboy or whatever.
I mean, that's a lot of sheriffs in general.
I know, but you see any horses around or cows? Like
that's Utah for you.
That's Utah also.
I'm just saying the town didn't look like it had cattle. Didn't look like a farming town, really.
Yeah, it looked like it had one diner and one hardware store that's also the grocery store and does 2-hour film producing or something. Like, yeah, it wasn't an Amish town, so it had to have had some sort of power and electronics. So come on, like in the 2000s.
If you would have found out in the first 5 minutes there were zombies, and if the Army or Navy would have came and just dropped a bomb on the town and the movie would have ended, that would have been okay with me.
Would have actually been a really good short film if that's what happened.
Yeah. I would have been like, that was solid. That was good.
It's true.
So let's move on to Eric Palladino. So what do you think he did before he did this one?
Reviewing IMDb to see who Eric Palladino is.
He was probably in Law and Order.
Well, he was in Law and Order after.
See? Told you. Just say
He
Law
was-
and Order
he
and
was-
they're in it.
Well, I know he was in SVU, but sorry
Yeah,
about
because
that.
he was a special victim of this movie.
No, he
Ooh.
was a detective. But go on. No, he did a very popular show prior to it.
ER?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in it for multiple episodes. He was one of the doctors,
Mm-hmm.
so he wasn't just in it for one episode. He also did Criminal Minds, where he was a detective for 2, but that was after the fact. But yeah, he did ER prior to this.
Good for him.
Good for him.
I mean, just like SVU and all those, like who wasn't in ER at some point in time? You got the dude
a
who
lot of
mashed
people
his head
not.
in the cockpit in Top Gun, and that was about the highest fame level you had.
Well, I mean, for 1 or 2 episodes, I agree with you. Who hasn't been in ER? Who hasn't been in Law and Order and stuff like that? But he was in 47 episodes as one of the doctors.
So he goes from playing. Oh,
Terrible
sorry, go ahead.
after this movie. He was just
I
on
mean, a few years. I mean, it was like 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he goes from playing a doctor to somebody with brain damage from boxing or something. I don't know. Like,
it wasn't a very far stretch.
all right, let's see who else. We have
The 2 I got excited for was he's a security guy. He was in Jane Silent Bob Strike Back. He was a security guy. You know, Silent.
Yep, Dietrich Bader.
Is that his name?
Yep.
oh, from Office.
He was also in
Office
Office
Space.
Space too.
he
Hey,
was also
Peter
in the
Man.
Terry Show.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Now he's been in some stuff. Like he
Yes.
definitely is one where I would say is recognizable.
Yeah. Yeah, the people who I wanted to watch, they killed off very fast because those people were like, "Oh, this is what we're filming." Nah, I got a thing. But
I don't think
but,
that's
you
how
know,
it went.
I don't know, man. It feels like he just happened to be in the area and he was like grabbing a milkshake at the local car swap or something. They're like, "Hey, we know you're in this town right now. There's nothing else to do. You want to come on down and film for like 10 minutes?" He's like, "Shit, yeah, man, sign me up." And then he's like, "Wait, you're not paying me anything? I gotta go."
I don't think it's exactly how it went.
Well. Oh well. And then Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He was another one that
Yes.
obviously I'm sure a lot of people know.
Negan.
Yep.
But yeah, the other people at least myself, I didn't really know. Besides the ones we talked about.
So you probably didn't watch Save the Last Dance.
Yeah, that one must have slipped.
Yeah, that must have slipped.
Gina Phillips, she was in this movie. She was in Jeepers Creepers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I watched Save the Last Dance.
You watched Save the Last Dance?
Yeah, it had Julia Stiles. She was fucking hot.
Well, Bianca Lawson was in that one. You know, the annoying girlfriend?
Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention to that tragic.
The whole reason why they were going was she was supposed to be the bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't paying any attention to her. No.
So Johnny, who turns into the main zombie, the leader zombie or whatever, we know where he's from, right?
Law and Order.
Oh my God.
The commercials from the 90s for cell phones or something.
Oh my gosh. So recently he was in The Monkey.
Yeah.
He was Uncle Chip.
That was
He's
a good
also been
movie.
in Nope.
Yeah.
Oh God, Uncle Chip was so gross.
Wait, how did he die? Was it with fish hooks or something, or was that his wife?
No, that
No,
was
that
his
was his
wife. That was his wife.
Because it was the
forget how
mailbox that got her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget how they explained it for him, but like 1 second he's like, "Don't worry, it'll all be fine." And before he could say like fine, all of a sudden they were at his funeral too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't even
they did
remember
him
how he
dirty.
died.
Was he in the sleeping bag or something?
No, he was in
That's
the
right. No, that's right. There was a
The one-
fucking stampede, and he got turned into like a go-gurt in the sleeping bag. They unzipped it. My daughter saw that movie with me, and when that happened, she's like, "What the fuck?" Oh, yeah, that was a good kill, actually.
Yeah.
It's a shame we didn't get to see that one on screen. The flashback was good, but man, that would have been pretty good to actually see that one play out.
Yeah.
May have been too much, maybe. God, he got fucked up.
Oh my God. So prior, I think he was the least familiar face. He played in Not Another Teen Movie, small role, Legally Blonde, small role, Wolf, 6 Degrees of Separation. He was actually young Norman in Psycho 2. All the way back in 83. So I don't think he was as well known as the other two. So, and I think didn't Jeepers Creepers come out after this, or was it before?
I thought Jeepers Creepers might have been around.
Oh yeah, Jeepers Creepers
04.
came out first.
Yeah.
So yeah. But let's look at Morgan's roles prior to this. See if I can get him. And then we'll talk about budget.
There was a budget?
Yeah, there was a budget. Yes, they did. They had a budget. So prior to, I mean, he's worked a lot since. Okay, so prior to 2004, he was in not a lot. He's in a video game or a video. I'm not sure if it's a video or a video game.
What's
Dillinger and Capone. I guess that was a video. Anyway, Undercover Heat. I've never heard of these things. Let's see what he was doing in television prior.
He was also in ER.
There you go.
Of course he was. Of course.
Wait, where's his Law and Order?
He's in Star Trek Enterprise, the TV series. He was in CSI for an episode. Jag. He did a lot of TV.
Poor guy.
What do you mean, poor guy? Yep, he had one episode in ER, one episode in The Practice, one episode in Angel, one episode in The Division. He's in Walker, Texas Ranger. Now, he did 11 episodes in The Burning Zone, but I've never heard of that.
That's a movie about, or a TV show about STDs.
Okay, there you go.
He's fucking with you.
I know he was.
Okay.
Just flying right on past.
I live with Fuzzy. I can tell when there's sarcasm. VIP. He's in one episode of VIP. Did anybody ever watch that?
No.
Wait.
No.
What VIP?
That was Pamela Anderson's TV series.
Oh fuck! Oh god, no, I didn't.
No.
Was that after Baywatch?
Yes, it was in 2002.
Yeah, and after the released sex tape.
So you want me to blow your minds right now?
Oh
Maybe.
yes, please.
That stayed on for 4 seasons.
What, Pam Anderson show?
Yes.
I mean, it was the early 2000s. I mean, she was pretty much like an MTV starlet kind of thing to some extent.
Yeah,
True. And
no.
she had a history that probably led the decision to keep that thing going.
Uh,
People were not watching it for her acting.
Nah.
uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They weren't. Just saying.
Is that how it goes?
Yeah.
So one season had 22 episodes. Let me see.
God, that's a lot of Pam Anderson.
Yeah, 22. 22. 22. 22. They weren't that short of 100 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, she could carry a show for almost 100 episodes. Imagine that.
I mean, Pimp My Ride and Punk'd were on for what, like 5 or 6 seasons each. So, if they could do it, I suppose
Yeah.
anyone could make the cut at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was in it for one episode.
Oh,
Eric Estrada was in it for 3 episodes.
what a stud.
Yeah.
Well, probably one of his bigger roles is Grey's Anatomy, a doctor show I did not watch. So he made it for one episode in ER, but did a couple of, I guess, at least a season or 2 of Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, my wife would know him from that then.
Yeah.
I only know him from The Walking Dead as Negan.
As Negan.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't watch that season.
Which it's funny. He's the greatest bad guy,
No, he's
I
not.
guess, main star in a zombie movie, and he was complete like pudding in this one as the sheriff. Like,
Wait,
I don't even think, did he kill a zombie at all, or did he just piss them off, kind of thing?
we're still talking about Jeffrey Dean Morgan? I thought we were
Yeah.
talking about someone. Okay. Sorry, I was getting confused on there. He was also in Supernatural then. He was in that for how many seasons?
Yeah, but this was all after he was in this one.
Oh, you're still talking. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't really have much prior to 2004 when this came out. All of his stuff was after.
No one saw this at the time, and so he succeeded in his career because they didn't hold it against him.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I mean, if the director from Walking Dead saw him in Dead and Breakfast, maybe he would have reconsidered him as Negan.
No.
Yeah, it would have been like your pedestrian number 4 that gets munched in the first episode.
No.
Adios, Mr. Morgan.
I don't think this was a detriment to his career.
Had
Mm-hmm.
his diner's card revoked for this.
Whatever. I'm just trying to think. Anybody else? Well, we did have
Dead and Breakfast.
Well, we did have Carradine in this too.
Yeah, but he was kind of killed off kind of quick.
Well, I mean,
no, the people that were valuable were killed very, very.
People that were valuable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they were valuable.
I mean, what you mean to tell me that Jeremy Sisto did anything that stands up to Jeffrey Dean Morgan after this?
Really?
I'll wait. I'll hold my breath while you figure that one out.
Really? Okay, look, you haven't seen Broken, but whatever. Anyway, let me see who else.
I probably saw Broken.
So yeah, because Carradine did a whole bunch of stuff prior to 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Good gracious.
He did Kill Bill. Well, Kill Bill
Yeah.
1. He was in King of the Hill.
Kill Bill 2, I think, came out right before this too, didn't it? Because that was like 2000.
It came out about the same time. He also did Hair High, which I don't know what that is. He did a voice role in that one. And then he was on Alias. Last Goodbye, Max Havoc. Those were all the things he did in that same year.
And then the trauma and torment of this film led him to his untimely demise.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. He did a lot in 2007 and 2008. A lot in 2002, and he did a lot from 2007 to 2010. And then he slowed down after that.
Yeah, to a full standstill.
Yeah.
Almost.
Didn't he pass away in 2009 or something?
Yeah, I think it was 2009, 2010.
Let me see.
It says 1936 to 2009.
Yeah.
But
So
he still
some of it-
released stuff in 2021.
Yeah, they still released something in 2021.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yes, yes. I wasn't gonna bring that up, but
This movie haunted him in a way that he just could not get away from.
that is not what happened.
Oh man.
He was trying to ease the pain.
Okay, you.
Too
That
far.
is not what
found the line.
happened.
I found the line. We made it, folks. I found the line.
Oh man.
He was just trying to find a little bit of happiness.
By working himself to death. Is that what it was? I think he worked himself to death.
Yeah.
Oh, he worked himself to death. All right. Yeah. I think that was part of that deed. I'll go back to my corner now. Rest in peace, Mr. Carradine.
Yeah. I was about to say his ghost's gonna come and haunt you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What's that noise in
He'd
the
be
closet?
laughing.
Oh man.
He'd be laughing. He'd be like, "You're right. That movie pained me. That movie really did pain me."
Whatever.
I wonder if he had one of those like clear your internet history companies or something.
Really?
I'm just saying.
He's like, "I went from Kill Bill to this. How the mighty fall."
Oh, this is so wrong. So wrong.
I mean, he had some good stuff after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was just tortured by ghosts.
He's just tortured by ghosts.
Aren't we all?
He was in Prank High Voltage.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh God, I gotta go back and watch that movie. That's such a good bad movie.
Banger.
Wait, is that Jason Statham?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
He was in Big Stan.
Hold on. Let's not skip past Crank High Voltage real quick, okay? Jason Statham fall from a fucking helicopter in the first movie. Hits the ground. They start the movie by coming in, emergency, getting him revived and literally scraping his face off of the asphalt with a spatula. Okay,
Yeah,
now keep going.
He's a good guy.
That was one hell of a way to start a film. Someone's face getting spatulaed off the ground.
You know, he's played a kung fu master a lot.
Yeah.
Because he is
Kung
one.
Fu.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah.
He's one of my man
Kung
crushes.
He was in Saints Row as the radio voice.
Yep. Saints Row, one of the best games in that time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, where'd we go wrong, fellas?
Oh
And
my
then the
God.
developers
Well,
saw Dead and Breakfast, and the games slowly fell off.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I don't think so.
The most recent Saints Row just didn't.
No, that was
work.
no. They tried to change up the formula, and they got rid of all the characters that we grew to love,
Yeah.
and that's always a mistake. Sorry, Fee. Sorry, no video game talk. My bad.
So I'm gonna tell you about Saints Row. Okay. So
You're gonna tell me about Saints Row? Okay.
Know
So-
your role, jabroni.
Buckle up, children. We're in for an adventure here.
So I'm gonna say this. Okay. Now Fuzzy was much older, but I'm gonna just say a warning.
Damn.
Okay.
Why?
So
Why
when
are
you
being
get
ageist against
presents
Fuzzy?
for people, presents for people, especially video games, okay, especially for children, unlike Fuzzy, who was not a child at the time.
Mhm.
What does that
The
even mean?
Saints Row was very questionable.
Okay.
Read up about it before you give it to them, because Fuzzy was like, "I want Saints Row 4, I think it was.
No, it was 3.
It was
3,
3.
yeah.
I want Saints Row 3."
When it hit its peak.
And I didn't even look. I just bought it for him.
Mhm.
And the packaging was just like every other video game.
Mm-hmm.
But if anybody's
GTA.
if anybody's actually gone and played Saints Row 3, it is nothing like GTA. It is definitely wilder.
In a way.
It's a wilder version of GTA.
Yeah, parents, don't get that for your child.
Absolutely get it for
Do
your
not
child.
get that for your child. That's like an
Hey.
18-year-old present. That's it. You wait until they're 18, then you give it to them.
Listen, parents. Okay? Your kid is going to find out about rooms that are filled from top to bottom with dildos sticking off every surface. Okay, they're going to learn about it at some point in time. Why not right in your home, so that way you can address that trauma just right there.
Don't encourage them.
Is this that Balatro game you always talk about?
No.
Okay.
That's a card game.
Far before.
No.
Just checking.
No,
Saints
there
Row.
were. Sorry, go ahead, Fuzzy.
No, I was going to say Saints Row. They made it their extra effort to make a dildo bat as a weapon in the game.
Oh yes,
and make it so it wasn't like a wooden baseball bat. It was more like, I guess, a floppy dildo
Yeah,
with a bat handle to it. And yeah, you would just go ahead and beat up citizens in the can you remember the name of the town? Stillwater or Stillwell or something like that. Beat them upside the head with it.
Stillwater, yeah.
Some white people shit you guys are talking about over there.
Exactly. And this was a game that was mainly designed for men. And I'm like, what the hell?
Men.
No. You had all sorts of love interests for women as well. You had Kinsey, you had Shondi, you had the who's who on both sides. You had so many.
Oh, you didn't tell me there was Shondi.
Appealing for both men and women. Don't make it sound like this is the man show version of a video game.
I totally disagree. Totally disagree.
Well, I never played it, so I can't give my 2 cents.
And hey, you could be a woman, like you could be female or male characters. Like you could change your skin and stuff. You could be a blow-up doll if you wanted to.
Yeah, that was true.
What?
Okay. This thing had a broad reach. It was for everyone.
Yeah, it was for everybody that had a perverted mind. That's what it was for.
You like BDSM? They literally had a mission that was like BDSM tied to Chariots of Fire. Like, what's not in those games?
So basically, you're saying that the repressed and in the closet BDMS, and other moral and ethical questionable people is what this was
No,
geared to.
No,
Hey,
I'm
don't
not going
kink
to kink
shame.
shame anyone. Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
not going to kink shame anyone. I'm not into most of that stuff, but I'm very happy and my heart is warmed that they included those broad genres of folks.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
They even
All right,
had
It's a very
furries in
inclusive.
there too.
Yeah, they had furries.
let's.
They had everything. It was amazing.
I am so shocked that certain populations did not come out and highlight this game and try and get it banned.
It flew under the radar. They had already tried to
Yep.
ban
They were
Grand
too
Theft
busy trying to
Auto
ban
for
GTA.
years.
Yep.
Yeah. And it never worked. And in fact, I think some of those groups going out there to ban games made the games more popular. So the last thing they wanted to do was bring more attention to Saints Row with dildo bats and BDSM rooms and
I mean,
stuff.
That's
honestly,
okay because they had me working at a game store and I was advocating for it as hard as possible. And
I'm sure you
I'll
were.
have you know, I sold a lot of Saints Row over the 5 years that I was in that store.
Uh-huh.
I carved a lot of young minds with that game, and I'm very proud of my contribution.
So
Well,
anyway,
that's cute.
I think Grand Theft Auto in this game, I think the whole reason why people try and get it, or specific populations try and get it banned, is so that they can clear the interactive world so that they don't have that many people playing in it, so they can do whatever they want. I don't think they want the game to go away. I just think they don't want too many people playing it at one time.
Oh, so you
I
think they want more
What?
server space for themselves?
Exactly. I think that's what it comes down to.
oh, thank God the girl that doesn't game is speaking for all the gamers out there.
Yeah. I'm glad that you got a real beat on GTA multiplayer there. I never figured that could be the considering factor for why they went after it.
Damn, was I wrong in my theory? Shame on me.
All my life.
All right, let's go on to the person that directed this thing. Let's see what
Oh,
they've
yeah.
done
Yeah, let's see that.
prior to 2004.
And after.
Probably Slumber House Massacre.
Let's see, 2000.
They were the mascot at Jack in the Box.
So, movie-wise, they did Roadkill and this Space Between Us.
Wait, what?
Cool.
They did a movie called
What are those?
Roadkill.
Yes, they had a movie called Roadkill. It was an action comedy drama.
Huh.
All right, so TV. Let's see what they did TV-wise.
They
Nothing.
only did 13 things. Like,
Yeah.
that should tell you where their career went.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, they did Stuck.
Stuck.
Yes.
What is
Which
that?
also had Eric Palladino in it.
He probably felt bad that he ruined his career earlier on in time.
Actually, also had Maura Tierney
And
Or-
Dean Cain.
in it, and Dean Cain.
Ooh,
Eric McCormick was in it.
Speaking of how the mighty have fallen, the less talk about that guy, the better at this point.
Which one? Dean Cain?
Dean Cain.
Yeah.
So it
I
also
won't
had
touch that, but
Vincent Vetrus, I can't even pronounce his name, but he was in Romeo and Michelle. He was in some good movies. So it was that particular one was a TV movie called Stuck, but it had some really good actors for the cast.
Yeah, but that doesn't always mean it's a banger. I mean, look at how many movies have like no-name people and turn out to be amazing.
True.
Mhm.
It's like with football. Eagles had that dream team the one year and they just shit the bed. So just because you put all these really good people in a movie or well-known or whatever doesn't mean success.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, in this particular case, it was a comedy, and those individuals are known for comedies.
I don't think I laughed at all during this movie.
No, I'm talking about Stuck. I'm not talking about this movie.
Oh,
Stuck
Oh,
is such a
thank God.
high-rated movie that it doesn't even have movie poster art.
It was
I'm
a
just saying.
TV movie.
It's got a
TV movies don't get that.
Crayola crayon drawing on a napkin.
I disagree. TV movies do get some sort of artwork
Well,
to
yeah.
at least show on,
Mm.
the channel. Hey, Stuck is coming on. No, they're like, you know what? We don't have it in the budget.
I don't know.
What-
Let's see if we can find this movie and see if it's any good. It's called
What
Stuck,
year-
Anyone
2009.
associate a picture with that movie?
2009 doesn't even show up.
2009. Okay, so I
You're a
do
frick.
have.
Get
It don't
sued
look like
for
it's comedy, though.
defamation.
Is Karen Black in this?
Oh, well, I remember this one.
Well, yeah, you were the one talking about it. It's in black and white.
No, that's not the right one.
Oh, thank God, because this one was actually
Not-
rated a 4.
Not a creative decision.
No, it's not
budgetary.
that one. It's not that one. It's also not the one with what's her name? Mira Sorvino in it.
Yeah, because that means it would have been good.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find this one. Just so we can see it.
No, you can see it, not us.
no, I'm good. I'm good. I'll trust you.
You
Take
volunteer us enough for this shit. I don't want it.
If there's not even a picture, no. I don't trust that.
You don't trust that? Oh,
No.
come on now.
No,
Come
thank you.
Whatever. I mean, he did the Super. Well, he was an executive producer for that one. I think he does a lot of producer stuff now.
Hmm.
But yeah. So let's. Hey, what was your favorite part of this movie?
The credits.
I think it was about 10 minutes in when I paused it, thinking I had watched it for about 90 minutes already,
Mm-hmm.
and saw that I was only about 10 minutes in, and went and refilled my whiskey.
No, you
Because,
said you were-
goddamn,
Yeah, I had my first drink in 10 years watching this movie.
right? This is the sober breaker right here.
Yeah, I relapsed.
No, to me, the best part, and it's only because it reminds me of a cartoon, was when the one guy was, I guess, eating cereal or something stupid in the kitchen, and the
His
guy
guy.
from Office Space was dead behind him, and they're like,
Mhm.
what happened? What did you do? And he looks over, and then he starts doing the Scooby-Doo run in blood, like where you keep on running really fast, but you're not going anywhere because he's slipping on the floor. Yeah, that was about the funniest part, but not really. That was like the highlight of the movie for me. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh
The
my-
two heads on a stick? Nah, that was silly. The constant musical, guitar, stuff. No, that was it was cool in the beginning, and you can end the movie, but if you're doing it like 3 or 4 times in the middle of the movie, just stop. Just stop. Like I was waiting for a zombie to come by and take the guitar from him and either bite it or hit him with the guitar, and I think that would have been the highlight then, instead of the running in the blood.
3 or 4 times doing those little musical things would have been a welcome change, because I think they did it 11 times through that film.
11 times, really?
Yeah. Every time I was like, man, this couldn't get worse. All of a sudden I hear Cletus on the banjo trying to do some hokey dance and song again. I'm like, oh fuck, why are we doing this?
No wonder where Sinners got it from.
Hey, at least Sinners could deliver with their view on that, their vision.
Uh-huh. I don't know. You guys putting Sinners on a pedestal. I don't know if I'm gonna like it.
No, it's
Probably not.
It's not the most amazing movie, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
It'll be one of your 7 out of 10s. An
No, I
IGN
don't
7.
think it. No,
An
probably
IGN 4.
She's gonna give it a 2 because there's not enough banjo and there's not enough Jeremy Sisto in it.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough failing actors. 4 out of 10.
Come on, they weren't failing.
Oh.
We know who they are.
We know who they were. Let's go ahead and speak in past tense.
They're detectives now.
No.
Both of them.
Yeah, what about Carradine?
Well, Karen Dean passed away.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Never forget what led him to this point.
Oh my God.
This was the beginning of his downfall.
Mm-hmm.
He got a lot of work after this, though.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you brush your teeth and then you use Listerine after. He was trying to wash away the scum and residue.
Yeah, just flush it out of his mind. You know,
Mhm.
it's in the past. You know, many movies ago.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's the phrase? They drink to forget. It's
Yeah.
kind of that, basically.
Mhm. I think otherwise. I think it was just an accident.
It was an accident. He got caught and didn't, undo himself. But yeah.
Exactly.
That poor man.
Poor man.
Anyway, so let's talk about budget. So this had a budget of $500,000.
Wow, that much. Where'd it go?
What do you mean, where'd it go?
To Keith Carradine and Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah. What did? Yeah, it paid for the talent, but the special effects.
I thought the special effects were good. I've seen worse though.
I mean, well, yeah, but
Always.
$500,000 budget. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said earlier, this felt like a Scooby-Doo vibe, knockoff kind of thing.
I'd take Underground's exploding stairs over this shit.
Always
All
gotta
day.
bring up Underground.
All day.
Always gotta bring up Underground. All right. So I'm not sure where $500,000 went. Probably did go to some of the locations. Probably went to food. Probably went to the actors.
They were eating like kings on set then because
some went to the therapists after.
Okay, so I don't know how you guys are going to feel about this, but in 2004 and one in 2006. In 2004, they won a Golden Globe for Weekend of Fear, Nuremberg, Germany. They won also for Audience Award.
A Globe, not even a
award.
Globe.
Yeah, not a Globe.
Yeah.
No, it's a Golden Globe.
Yeah, because they ran out of money, so they couldn't afford any more letters.
Anyway,
Golden Globe.
They got a festival prize for best
Razzie.
film horror feature for Shrek Fest. San Francisco Horror Fest Audience Award Best Feature Film.
Mm-hmm.
Rhode Island International Horror Film Festival won Best Feature. And then Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films USA, they got nominated for a Saturn Award Best DVD release in 2006.
Yeah,
so 5 wins and 1 nomination.
Yeah, those were bought. That's where some of the $500,000 budget went, was buying these fake awards.
Really? They're not fake.
Saturn Award is given to anyone who they think the director must have been extremely out of his mind and off in like the galaxies when he made the
Uh-huh.
movie.
So this was released in Germany, Spain, and the United States
How'd we get
for
so
film
lucky?
festivals.
Not a high bar of quality standard, I guess.
Really? Oh my gosh, you guys are really talking about this movie.
I will be honest for a minute. This is only a few steps up from the Camp Massacre thing that you made us watch early on.
So it's above Camp Massacre is what you're saying.
Yeah, but by a little bit.
I actually lost some little bit of respect I had for you after watching this movie.
And I'll be honest while we're at it too. Again, I'll reiterate. I missed the stairs from Underground. I think if you had just given me like a replay, just like a GIF or something of the stairs exploding over and over again, and I had to watch that for an hour and a half, I think I would have come back feeling more fulfilled. Or maybe the girl climbing up the side of the stairs in that fucking movie instead of walking up it like a normal person. I think that would have been more tolerable.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's kind of like when you're walking around in the middle of the night and you accidentally hit your shin on the bed frame. You're like, "Ow, fuck! Why did I do that?" That's what I was thinking after I watched this movie. And then incidentally, I hit my shin on the bed frame right after. I was like, "Ow, fuck!" Damn movie. But that's neither here nor there. Go on.
So I'm looking at the trivia, and besides like, this person went to this school with this person or whatever. So Eric Palladino's driver's license was still stained with blood from the chainsaw battle. And remember when they're tossing some of like the crossbow and stuff like that to each other?
The salad.
Well, apparently Gina got hit in the face with the crossbow and chipped a tooth and split her lip.
Wow.
Yeah.
She looked better after that happened.
Really?
Sorry. Oh, my mic's not muted. My bad.
You're terrible. That poor girl got hit in the face.
I mean, she got slapped in the face by being involved in the movie, and then she got hit in the face by the car. Coming and going.
Let's see. Anything else in here? It was originally supposed to be NC-17 due to the extreme violence, blood, and gore, and had to be re-edited to get an R rating. They should have just kept the NC-17 rating.
Wait. I thought NC-17 was more about adult content than blood content.
No, it can be for blood. It can be for gore.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
How much blood? How much more blood could they have tried to add to this to make it where it was like borderline? Oh no, we gotta give it NC. Like I don't see it. Like maybe the what was it? The bar fight. Was there a bunch of blood from that or something?
No, I mean it can be like Martyrs or something like that, where the woman was having her stomach cut open for them to take the baby out. That would garner an NC-17 rating.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yep. You know that?
No, I always thought it was more so adult stuff. Like, because I can't imagine this movie being so gory that they would even consider, like, oh, no child under 17 can ever see this. Like, I'm pretty sure there's more gory movies out there that don't get an NC-17.
No, there are more gory movies out there and stuff, but it depends on what the kill looks like. When you're taking a baby out, yeah, that's going to be pretty bad. If you're doing anything that would cause it to look like, even though it's not a sexual thing, but it kind of would seem like a sexual thing, yeah, they would say NC-17. It doesn't have to have nudity or anything in it.
Okay.
So it depends on where the person's getting killed, like, on the body parts and stuff. Yep.
I'm wondering, did they ever release a unedited version on
I don't know if they ever
DVD?
did. I'd have to look. But it also depends on who actually is in that seat that's reviewing it and that's determining the rating. Because some years certain people were more lax than others. I mean, The Last House on the Left never got an NC-17 rating.
No.
And sometimes when you see the unrated version, that means they didn't even bother going through the rating system. They're like, we're not going through the rating system. It is what it is. So you don't even have to go through the rating system to put it in theaters or anything. It's a whole voluntary thing. So anyway, we all knew that Ever Carradine and David Carradine were related. That's her uncle. And then we already talked about, Oz Perkins being, the one that played Johnny being, it's actually Anthony Perkins' son, if nobody realized it. But that was why he was young Norman in Psycho 2. And then, they said Gina Phillips and Eric Palladino share the same birthday, 2 years apart.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, spoiler, 34 gallons of fake blood were used over the course of the shoot. 4.5 gallons of fake blood were used just to cut off Eric Palladino's head. Christian, who was Jeremy's sister's character, was killed off earlier than originally scripted because the actor had another job scheduled. That second job was ultimately delayed, but they had already filmed scenes featuring the character's decapitated head, so he could not be written back into the script. So he could have been a final guy.
I think he's probably okay with that decision to kill him off early. This was not the highlight of his career.
Sure.
So
He's like, oh wait, no, let me back. I've made such a mistake.
So did you know
Please
that?
Let me back on the scene.
So did you know that Fuzzy was a final guy? He's officially a final guy.
He's still surviving your relationship.
I don't know. I think that's the other way around. But anyway.
Yeah,
my viewpoint.
I wasn't on the away team with a red shirt. I was able to run away from the psycho killer. Although in the other movie we were in together, I was vampire food, so I guess that balances things out. So,
give and take, right?
Yeah.
I always get killed.
Well, you volunteered to get killed, so that was on you.
Yeah, you volunteered to get killed too.
No, I didn't. I just volunteered to be around.
All right, so Cypher, you got to confirm this. Is it true what they reported about how David Carradine passed away?
Yeah, so I just messaged in there, but if it was the kinky stuff that this person's finding, then yes. That is absolutely what it was.
Who's this guy?
Keith Carradine?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, he was freaking Kung Fu. He was also Bill of Kill Bill.
Okay.
Oh my
Have
good
you watched
God.
Kill Bill?
No.
What?
What?
What in the actual fuck?
What?
Got better things to do.
Preston's got homework.
Fuck.
Kill Bill is a good movie. If you're into katanas and slicing people open and just a good action film, yeah, it's worth a watch.
Yep. It's very good.
So
But
he
yes,
passed away
Yes.
Yeah.
by doing some kinky stuff.
Yes.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the best way to be found dead. That's for sure.
I mean, he's dead. What does he care? He went out how he wanted
No,
to.
he went out. Yep.
Yeah.
He
That's
went
what I
out
was
like
saying.
a champ.
That's what I was saying. It's like, I wonder if he had one of those teams to wipe his internet history or something. Because,
Oh,
yeah, like, I don't know. No kink shame, but have a partner to check up on you every so often, so that way you don't get discovered dead.
Yeah,
In,
they always tell you that that's supposed to be like a team sport. You're supposed to have coverage. It's like going rock climbing or hiking alone. It's irresponsible.
yeah.
You should have someone with you just to be safe. And there should always be a safety word.
Well,
That's the memo of the day.
those are
Always
your
have.
rules. He had other rules. And I just looked up. He died in 09, so
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
they didn't have all that stuff figured out back then.
Yeah. 3 years of pain and misery and shame from being in this movie for 10 minutes and
really?
Yeah, what's worse, him being in this movie or how they found him?
being in this movie for sure.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
You guys,
I don't know how they found him. So
you guys are terrible.
He went out in a blaze of glory.
Terrible.
Didn't they say he was like hanging in a closet or something, or something
Yep.
along those lines? Like,
Yes.
Yep.
so he was trying to get himself off by hanging himself.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a thing.
Kind of like that
And-
choking game the kids would
Yes.
play.
yeah.
Well,
Chair
that
chair
was-
probably slipped out from under his feet when he was doing it, and
So,
Which again-
so the choking thing's a little bit different. That's supposed to actually get you high.
yeah, it's supposed to
Oh.
make the experience
For-
better.
Yeah. Well, no. For the kids, somebody's supposed to choke you, and you're supposed to basically pass out, and you get this high right before you pass out.
I
yeah,
thought you were talking
that's
about
something
choking
totally
during
different.
the act.
No.
Because that is also a thing, and that's to make it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, but the one the kids are doing, that's something totally different. And please don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Please don't do that. There are
Who,
so
me?
many,
Don't be a dumb kid.
yeah, there are so many different
Ways to get you
wacky
high.
concepts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
so
do
many ways to get your giggles and get
Mhm.
off. Like, be careful, be
Yeah.
smart.
I mean, honestly, I don't think being in a high state all the time, because if you're in a high state all the time, you have the marijuana sickness, right? That's coming about because of the additives that they're putting into the marijuana. You wind up getting sick the more you actually smoke over a long period of time. But there's also other things that they, like meth and various other things that you get high off of. It's rotting your teeth, it's rotting your body, it's causing your untimely death. Why would you want to do that to yourself? You can just watch horror movies and watch other people do it.
Or do what a lot of kids did back when we were growing up and get somebody to get an older sibling or somebody to buy a 6-pack of beer or 40 ounce or something like that. I'm not condoning kids to drink, but it's like these days it seems safer, because if you're
Yeah.
not old enough to have a license, you're not going to be dumb enough to get behind the wheel. Hopefully,
I mean, I'm no doctor, but I worked in the beer industry for a while, and I can safely say that the ingredients in beer are definitely less dangerous.
yeah,
And that's just scientific fact.
yeah,
So, but of course,
Yeah.
you could still do something stupid, and you could still end up with the same net result.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna say this, if you do wind up getting drunk at an early age. Hide the knives. Just hide the knives.
That went dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Go
if you're
lay
in
in
a
your bed
drunken
and listen
state,
to some Jimi Hendrix or something.
so if you're in a drunken state, sometimes drunk people like to get stabby.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they like to get
Man.
stabby. So just hide the knives, okay? That's just take my word for it.
Guess
I've
I'm
not
glad
run
I've
into
never come
that,
across.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
Fuzz, you okay, man?
yeah,
Hey, we
yeah.
live-
No,
we live
I'm
live.
blinking and my eyes are open. Yeah, I'm all right.
Fuzzy, your camera's off.
Maybe
We
I should
can't
hide the
see-
maybe I should hide the knives. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've
can't
never
see the-
experienced this before, so this
We
is
can't
just
see the
news to me.
signs if you're trying to give us like a warning that you need help. Like if you're blinking, we can't see it.
Yeah, no,
I never try to stab him.
Well, yeah,
Right.
because he's fast.
Oh, we know. Fuzzy, I'm blinking.
No, I'm not blinking. No, I'm perfectly fine. Like
Right.
I
Yeah.
Is she holding a knife
you're
to you right
fine.
now?
no.
Tell me you're
Fuzzy
fine.
Who's that
is-
behind you? Wait, what?
He is fine, everyone. Don't worry. He's good. Allegedly.
Oh man.
I've never tried to stab him.
Mm-hmm. Never tried, but maybe it's crossed your mind. So maybe I should hide the knives. I'm just saying. I'm feeling vulnerable. Help.
Fuzzy,
Need an
if you're not
adult.
if you're not in a safe environment, make a face.
Oh man. Yeah, this is definitely yeah. No, I've known people that have gotten drunk that get a little bit more fighty, not stabby, but
Mhm.
like those
No,
are
they get
easy to
stabby.
fix.
No, they get
No.
stabby.
No, I've never seen anybody get stabby. I've only seen people that want to fight or throw punches and usually knock themselves out. I've seen people fight with bushes.
I
For
won't name
whatever
names.
reason, I guess the kid wanted to lean against the bush while drinking the beer, and he almost fell. So then he went to punch the bush and fell head first into the bush. Like, dude, I think you've had enough. It's like, I think that bush has had enough. No, I think you've had enough because you're fighting the bush that you just fell into, and you got stuff all in your hair. So it's like, put the beer down, sleep it off, But yeah, no knives. I don't know.
No knives. Maybe it's just my family that gets stabby.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe. Yep. Blink twice, Fuzzy. I won't put names out there, of course. Not that anyone here knows them, but we had a friend that had an interesting affliction when it came to drinking. He was a lightweight, and one of the times he was at our house for a barbecue, he had had a few beers, and all of a sudden he was getting all antsy and weird. And it's like, what's up with you? And he's like, I think I gotta go for a run real quick. And he like took his shirt off and bolted down the street like 2 blocks, just went on a run for some reason. I was like, what the fuck? And he came back and he's like, oh no, I just got like overheated. And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah. I mean, that happens, I guess. Right. And then fast forward years later, we were at his bachelor party and we had served him 2 or 3 flaming Dr. Peppers within the span of maybe like an hour. And I don't know what else he may have had, but at one point everyone was trying to figure out where he was. And it's like, hey, where's so-and-so? And they're like, I think he's in the bathroom. And I went over and I heard retching and I opened the door and homeboy was completely naked sitting on the toilet. And he mentioned they had overheated again. So apparently an affliction is the body temperature thing, right? That's why they tell you if you drink a bunch, you don't sleep as well, is because your body temperature raises a bit and makes it difficult for you to get good sleep too.
Maybe he had some Molly with his alcohol. I don't know.
But I mean, maybe. It would explain it more. That always seemed weird to me, and it was the only time I ever ran into someone in our group that did that. So
But because
could just be part of a nudist colony too.
But I understand him overheating, but why did you get naked too in the stall?
Wait, what?
Hey, we don't talk about that part.
Oh, my bad. That's on me.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make him feel like he was included. I didn't want him to feel like the odd man out, right? Right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Nice
you ain't
guy.
cool if you ain't pee your pants.
Yeah,
Peeing your
exactly.
pants is cool. I'm Miles Davis.
Exactly.
Oh no. Oh no.
What is this?
Fuzzy knows this too well.
Some people like to go
I had a
number 2.
coworker.
Oh God.
Yeah, there was
Even
a
if you're
coworker
home?
that. No, there was a coworker that had to poop naked, even if he was at work. And if he wound up having to do that at work, he would try to leave early to go home because he would immediately take like a bath afterwards. Like he had some strange quirks about him. Like I think I made mention about him and his kid with a donut before.
Whoa. That's
All
all
right.
this kind
All
of
right, so
show.
right, so it's separate from doing a number 2 naked or whatever, but he's supposed to be watching his diet, so he's not supposed to be eating donuts. And we were serving donuts at an event, like an after work event kind of thing on the weekend or whatever. And he's like, "All right." He gives his son, who's his same name but Junior, gives his boy half the donut and he eats the other half because he figures, hey, I eat half, I'm staying on my diet. But his kid isn't a neat freak like he is. He proceeds to take the chocolate donut and smear all of the chocolate on his face in a matter of seconds. Like I'm literally watching the guy hand his son a donut. He turns around. I look over at his son. It looks like his son fell in a mud pile. And the chocolate donut's still intact, but all the chocolate is off of it and all on his face. And he's like ready to freak out about his kid, basically licking all the chocolate off the donut, but yet getting it all over his face. So he had to leave early. But that he suffered from like OCD, and his son was like the complete opposite. And his daughter was more like him. But his son was not. His son was more like the mom. His daughter was more like him, and it was just like the hardest thing watching him watch his son, who's a junior of him, that's like the complete opposite. I'm like, that kid's gonna be on like a psychologist's chair growing up or something, because you're getting after him about rolling up his socks and how they're in the sock drawer and all this stuff. But yet you can't give him like a chocolate donut and not expect him to be a kid and lick all the chocolate off, but get it all over his hands and face and stuff. But yeah, but that's, like I said, the same guy does number 2, has to immediately take a bath afterwards. And if he winds up doing it at work, he's going to have an early day. Yes, he does put his clothes back on, but then honestly, I don't know what he does with the clothes afterwards. Knowing him, he probably burns them because he's like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure his mom tortured him when he was a little kid.
Oh damn!
She worked for Disney. I'm not going to tell his name, but I'm definitely giving a lot of his background story. But yeah, his mom was Minnie Mouse over at Disney for years, and I think that had an effect on his childhood. Not in a good way, let's just say.
Jesus. That went dark. That was more interesting than all of Dead and Breakfast.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And didn't have to be stabby or anything. Just number 2 and chocolate donuts smeared all on the kid's face. Yeah.
Had a whole plot arc and everything. That was pretty good.
So I want to make sure I'm on the right track here. The whole family's weird, right? This is the same one that his wife grabbed my chest at the party, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some stuff.
She also had an OnlyFans site before an OnlyFans existed. So
Who,
Well,
Fee?
yeah, but you can't.
No,
judge.
No.
No,
The woman
no.
that grabbed her chest.
Fuzzy would never allow that.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
You can't judge people for having an OnlyFans. So, like, I have my
True.
OnlyFans only feeds, and that got me a bunch of money during COVID times when everyone was stuck inside. So, like, there's nothing. Again, we can't
True.
kink shame that type of stuff. But yeah, I mean,
True.
if they have a certain trajectory and those behaviors as well, then yeah, okay, maybe.
I'm just
No.
saying that Fuzzy would never allow me to have an OnlyFans page.
No, I think it was just a matter of maybe she wanted you to be in a photo shoot with her or something. I don't know. Or maybe she was checking to see if they were natural, which they are. But, you know, I don't know.
I mean-
it was weird. But then again, I think she was drunk. And drunk women grab things at times. I don't know. So, yeah.
Yeah, people get weird in comments on OnlyFans pages. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. So the whole family's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably watching this show. They'd be like, I don't know who he's talking about. Like, that can't be us.
It'd be
but
even-
that
be even
Mickey
better.
Mouse
Well,
thing,
clearly
Mickey Mouse
that's not
thing is-
us.
That's pretty close, but that rest of that stuff, no, that can't. He's not talking about us.
Anyway. So, did you guys like anything about this movie?
The credits. We talked about
Yeah.
this.
Oh my god, the credit. All right, so what was bad about the movie?
We don't have enough time.
the music trying to be country rap.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
crap when you
Is that
combine
very
it.
offensive to you, Fuzzy?
Yes, it is. Country rap. Crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? The two
Jeremy
heads on a
Sisto
stick.
being in it.
Yeah. The good part was his head was on a stick, but that was also a bad part. It's like, come on, really? Or did he use them as like puppets on his hands?
Yeah, that was probably one of the most haunting things in this whole movie was just that fake the freaking head. Like the head was gross looking towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys.
You don't know about us. I don't know about you.
There's
You got
nothing
me
wrong with
concerned.
me.
Fuzzy, again, if it's not a safe environment, blink twice.
I got the cats to protect me. I can sick the
Oh,
cats
yeah, the
after.
cats to protect you.
Yeah,
Ellie's
okay.
gonna protect you.
Ellie and Heidi. Heidi will be the distraction. She'll knock the knives into the trash can away from you, so you won't know where they're at. You'll just be yelling at her for being on the counter knocking knives over and stuff. And yeah.
No, punty. I've never heard it. I've never heard it phrased as that. I just always heard it as country and rap being crap.
What is this now? Oh, here.
I'm pretty sure well thought out country rap could be decent, but this stuff was not that. This was definitely not that.
As soon as it starts going and it goes past like 5 or 10 seconds of music, I just generally think, it's like when people drive past you with big trucks. It's like, whoa, save some cousins for the rest of us, champ.
You're the same person that drugged me to a concert for what was his name? Cowboy Troy?
Cowboy Troy?
Cowboy Troy.
It was more of a work event.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
yeah.
what I'd say too. I get it. That's no, honey, I didn't want to go to Miley Cyrus. They just gave us free tickets. It's, and I feel obligated because it was my boss that gave them to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
it.
was more of a work event. I didn't pay for the tickets because I'll pay for KRS-One. I'll pay for, I can't even think of anybody other than KRS-One right now. But yeah, that'd be about the only one I'd pay tickets for. But
Cowboy Troy.
nah,
Yes,
I mean he was definitely there, and I'm pretty sure, hey, I was the very few number of people of color with a cowboy hat on. So yeah, I'm pretty sure some people, I'm pretty sure mistook me for Cowboy Troy, even though we don't look alike or even built the same or anything like that. So yeah.
So I put in the thing for Cowboy Troy's IMDb, so in case anybody wants to view it. But yeah, he drugged me to go see Cowboy Troy.
And this is all while I had my no, I didn't have the blonde hair. I just had my hair.
No,
my
you didn't have
color.
the blonde hair at the time.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Your hair was cut close.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that us having to watch this movie now is because she was getting back at you after all these years for bringing her.
I never said that.
It might be. I mean, she would probably blame more so me dragging her to NASCAR events. Those I did buy tickets for myself because I am a NASCAR fan. I know.
Well, yeah, and cars.
But yeah, exactly. Cars. The smell of fuel, burning rubber, the sound. Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you all how exciting NASCAR is. See, they make a left turn, and then they make another left turn, and then they make another left turn, and another left turn, and another left turn, and the whole entire time you're waiting for them to crash.
Some people are. I mean, if they make a right turn, they will crash. They mean that they will eventually hit the wall. But I like the super speedways. It's like 40 cars doing 200 miles an hour, like it's rush hour traffic, but they're actually moving. And somebody messes up, maybe 10 cars, 20 cars get wrecked.
So
yeah, it's like you're not hoping that it's going to happen, but it's a bonus if it does.
Yeah.
So whenever Fuzzy would go get like a drink or go to the bathroom or whatever while we were at the race, and I'd be sitting there, I'd give him play-by-play. They made a left turn. You're missing it. They made another left turn. You'd be like, be quiet.
Yeah.
Stop touching me.
Occasionally, they take a sharper left turn so they can get into the pit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a left turn, a sharp left turn.
Yeah.
I would say that a cruise into the left pit.
I mean, them working on replacing stuff or swapping out tires on those vehicles is like an art.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, it's no Dead and Breakfast, but it's art for sure.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when the pit stop used to be 22 seconds. That's
right.
Like late 70s, early 80s. Now it's like
that could be like 3 or 4 seconds. It's insane.
Yeah, well, if they change all 4 tires and fill up the car, if they take 12 seconds, that's a slow pit stop. Like nowadays, it's like
they're getting yelled at or they're losing their job if it's that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here ready for a nap now.
Oh! So NASCAR's boring you, but us watching Dead and Breakfast, we're okay.
Now you know how I feel during the whole movie. It's me getting back at you.
So I'm guessing somebody else is gonna have a suggestion for next week.
No, I want you to put another one out there so I can just destroy it.
I don't know about that. Preston's kind of quiet.
It's because he's watching the body being buried right now.
He's like, why'd I wake up from my nap?
So, back on track with this film. What would we give it as a rating?
Not me. I'm not first.
But Fuzzy, we already know.
Fuzzy, what are your thoughts on this film?
Anybody want to guess?
I mean, I was being generous because I already rated it on IMDb.
Really?
It's yeah.
Why'd you mess up the rating?
No, I probably helped their rating.
I don't think you did.
What?
Well, it why should I be punished alone? I should encourage the number or help inflate the number so that way more people are forced to watch this
Uh-huh.
and give their 2 cents. No, I gave it on IMDb. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Is it a 6 out of 10?
No.
If you're watching this while having a good adult beverage or some edibles or something that makes you comfortable and smile a lot and happy, yeah, you could say this is a 6. I mean, it would really be a 4.5, but you could say it's a 6 and leave it on the TV and go do yard work or yell at your neighbor about not doing their yard work. I don't know. Just I gave it a 6 to inflate the numbers on IMDb, but honestly, this is somewhere around a 5 for me, like maybe even below a 5. But yeah, I fell asleep on it. Had to continue watching it the next day. Almost fell asleep on it again 2 and 3 times because it's like, yeah, the zombie action doesn't really kick off until much later, and I'm a zombie fan as far as movies and games, and this just didn't feel like that great of a zombie film. Like, did they do zombie like things? Sure, but I don't know. This was more like the World War Z Horde if it was run by a dead guy or something, or like a guy with rickets or something. It was mediocre at best. I'll leave it at that. I'll be nice and just leave it at mediocre.
Okay. Presto, what'd you think?
I really didn't like it. It I had a hard time keeping my attention. Yeah, it's been a while since I just disliked a movie like this. I probably would give it a 3.2.
3.2.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that below Summer Camp Massacre?
Yeah.
I mean, this was probably below Summer Camp Massacre. So
I don't know. I think these ratings are questionable.
Yours is going to be questionable. I'm going like 8.7. You're going to give this shit.
So, Cypher, what was your final score on this?
I think I'm going to sit this right at a nice 2 out of 10. And I feel like I'm being generous in a way because I think I'll give them credit. They got my hopes up at the beginning of the movie when I saw that there were actually some competent actors in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they killed them all off. And then I was stuck with all the lackluster garbage for the rest of the film. It blew my mind that this movie was right around 90 minutes. Because like I said, after the first 10 minutes, I felt like I had put about 10 years on my life. And I was like, oh, dear God, this is only 10 minutes. Okay. Need to buckle up, get myself a big boy drink, and settle in. And I don't know. I mean, maybe Carradine being haunted by this. Like, I'm joking, but maybe he was haunted by this because it was not a good experience. And yeah, I don't know. 2 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So.
And that's being generous.
Here's Fee to save the day.
So anyway, I'm gonna tell you what the ratings are, how they're broken down on IMDb.
Oh God,
this got a 5.7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now in Canada, mostly between 6 and 8 is where mostly people are. It's between 6.
Because Canadians are too nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Germany, again, between mostly 5 to 7. That's where they're at.
But again, that's generally because Germans, mostly, with the exception of certain time in history, were and are very nice people.
Okay.
They're
So
very forgiving.
so now the United Kingdom is between 5, 6, and 7. Okay. And then we have Australia. Australia is between 6 and 7. Okay. The United States is between 6, 7, and 10.
What?
No.
You
10?
know, crack does exist in the
Yeah,
And
crack does exist, and a lot of people must have been on it when they
their
watched it.
three highest ratings. The three highest ratings are 6 at 16.8%, 7 at 17%,
No.
and 10 at 13.9%. Now,
No.
Out of
now
100.
Nope. This is
out of 10.
solely because of folks like Fuzzy rating it higher so other people have to suffer. I'm convinced.
Well,
There's
here's the
no
thing, though.
way anyone did that in all earnestness.
But wait a minute. But when you look at the overall rating between all of the ratings, United States is 5.8. Canada is 6. Germany is 6. United Kingdom is 5.6, and Australia is 5.5. So even though Canada and Germany are between, Canada and Germany are between that 5 to 6, they have a higher overall rating than we do. But yeah, we're still sitting at 5.8.
I mean, that doesn't make us better. I'm happy that we rated it lower, but that's still not low enough.
Anyway,
It gets back to what I was saying. I think a lot of other people were like, "Yo, Fuzzy's onto something. I need other people to suffer through this too, so I'm gonna upvote this like a motherfucker."
Well, I give it an 8, and I don't want people to suffer through it.
What?
And you should give it much lower so they don't have to suffer through it.
But they're not going to suffer through it.
I maintain they should have marked this thing as an NC-17 rating so less people had the opportunity to see it.
Whatever. Whatever. Anyway,
God, damn.
I'm just letting you know.
Ain't that some shit? Yeah, see? Cyber Gunter in the chat is sharing the truth. I'm suffering right now. That's what he said. And I'm sure that he's referring to the movie. Has to be.
Yeah. No. He's suffering because he missed my rendering of my stabby family, apparently.
No. No. Chat, for anyone who ended up watching this, which I don't know if we have many who actually did watch it with us, because this one was brutal. Chat,
it wasn't that brutal.
Any of you that did watch it, what was your rating? Anyone in chat who saw it? I'm curious to see what the listeners have to say about this one. Because 8 sounds wild.
How does 8 sound wild? This was
Just
not
in
that
the nature
bad.
of it being an 8.
This was a fun movie.
I thought Troll 2 was the worst movie I've seen, and I would actually go back and watch Troll 2.
Well, that's a banger, so.
No, it wasn't. It was a banger in the fact that I wanted to bang my head into the fucking wall while I was watching it.
All right. What about this? Troll 2 compared to this?
Troll 2.
Troll 2 is like an Academy Award winner.
Yeah, the highlight was the kid peeing on food. Like, if that gives you an insight of how terrible that movie was, that was like a highlight. And that's...
Dude, I thought they were going. I thought they were going somewhere completely different when that situation happened. And that dad was taking that belt off. I was like, oh no. I was like, my kids are watching this movie with me. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't. And then that happened. I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. I have respect for Troll 2 now versus Dead and Breakfast.
Uh-huh. Whatever. Whatever. I stand by my 8.
I'm surprised Presto gave it as high a score as he did.
Pity.
Pity. I don't know about that now.
Wild.
Uh-huh. Whatever. All right. So I think we're done with this one.
Thank God.
Anyway, so what's everybody gonna be doing until we see each other again on Friday? Let's go first.
I can go first. I will probably be playing some video games. I know this is not a video game podcast, but you know, Diablo is the game of choice right now. I'm kind of hooked on it. So if you're into slaying demons and not in Doom, yeah, Diablo, yeah, you should give it a try. Diablo 4, it's on everything PC and console. And it's cross play and cross progression, and it's awesome. Other than that, just hear my rambles and rants on anything gaming or horror related on social media. Just do a search for Fuzzy Belvedere. You'll be able to find me. Mhm.
Next.
All right. Well, like Fuzzy, you'll be finding me playing some video games. I will not be playing any Diablo, but I will be playing a bunch of Metal Gear Solid Delta because love me some Metal Gear. And it's been a long time since I played this one, and I don't think I ever actually finished this one back in the day. So I'm looking forward to it. This game, if anyone out there, I know this is a movie podcast, but I know we got some gamers out there. Play some Metal Gear. You'll enjoy it. The modifications that they made in this game are really good. There's a lot of really good quality of life stuff in this. The visuals are really good. There are some performance issues here and there, I would say, on both settings, the performance and the quality mode. But that being said, it's not enough to jar the experience too much. It's a third-person game, so if frames drop occasionally, it doesn't feel as painful as a first-person experience. For me, at least, personally. Besides that, I'll probably be playing a little bit of Helldivers 2 this weekend, killing some bugs for democracy. Allegedly, that's what you do. And yeah, besides that, probably just catch me on social media being Ask Goblin and posting some stuff every now and then. And if you want to play any games, if you want to play Helldivers 2 and you did pick it up, feel free to hit me up on Xbox as Silent Cypher. Find me on social media as Silent Cypher. Yeah, that's about all I've got. And I won't be with you guys next week. Reminder, next week I'm going to be at Billy Idol. So I'll be rocking out with Billy while you guys are in the show. So Presto and Fuzzy, I need you guys to keep the rails on the show while I'm gone. No IGN 7s if we can avoid it.
What? What's wrong with IGN 7s?
Nothing. Presto, where can they find you? What are you up to?
I think this week we just got a couple of picnics, just laying low. Trying to enjoy some downtime a little before it gets a little crazy again. So, yeah, not playing Balatro. So,
It's a shame.
I know one day maybe. I'm just not there yet. Other than that, that's about it. Yeah, keeping it simple this weekend. I'm trying to slow down some. There's always stuff going on, so when there's not, I really enjoy it.
Okay. So I am probably going to, besides work stuff, probably going to finish putting my room together, and everything, and get these remote roles done before September 1st. But yeah, we if you ever want to see our IMDb pages or whatever, you can go to the Fright Night with Ferocious V1. You can actually rate the show if you would like on IMDb. This is it, in case anybody wants to grab the link. We have 1 rating. We need at least 5 to rank. So, and we have Pitch Black as a suggestion. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll discuss that. But besides that, just like I said, check us out. And if you haven't watched any of the previous, go to YouTube to the page. Let me see if I can get that up real quick. So, what is that? Oops, right here. All right. I hear some background noise here. All right. So yeah, if you want to go to the YouTube page or whatever. Somebody got something in the background?
I think Presto's watching the making of documentary for Dead and Breakfast.
Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. There you go.
Couldn't get enough.
It's
There
a
you go.
banger.
I heard some sirens. I don't remember that being in the making video, but that's just me.
No, that was after what's her name got hit in the face with
Oh,
the
that's
crossbow.
It was
Yep.
the ambulance. Is that what it was? Ambulance. All right, all right. So yeah, just check us out. Bye.
Bye.